Hey, what's up, guys? Coach Dan here from Redemption Fitness. Just chatting with you guys today about New Year's resolutions and why they drive me crazy. So the first thing I just want to talk about is why do we pick the new year to make a change? I think it's pretty straightforward. New Year's is new, right? It's a new beginning. It is the first day of the new year. You have 365 days in the year to crank things out and to really make a change. And ultimately, if we wait until the first of the year, you're setting yourself up for failure. And the reason I'm saying that is because you should be able to start making progress on whatever it is that you're looking to make progress on at any point. You should not have to wait until the first of the month. You should not have to wait until the next year or the next week or Monday. Whenever I start people on nutrition clients or on nutrition programs specifically, we always start the day after they sign up, whether they're ready or not. Like sometimes it takes them 2 days to kind of get their poop in a group, so to speak. But what happens is in doing that, like now they're ready to rock and roll. And so the reason that I hate New Year's resolutions, and I am more or less doing one this year, but with my wife, but excuse me. The reason I hate New Year's resolutions is because there's 4 things. Number one, they're usually empty, like surface level, there's no real reward for reaching your goal most of the time. So what I mean by that is I want to lose 30 pounds. Well, why? Why do you want to lose 30 pounds? Most of the time it's just I want to lose weight so I feel good or I look good. And that's great. That's fine and dandy. But that right there in and of itself is not going to push you to get to where you're trying to go. The second thing is there's no plan to get there most of the time. So, hey, I'm going to get all A's this semester at school. But in reality, you've set up nothing different. You haven't changed your dorm room outlay. You haven't done anything like that. And that was me actually going into my spring semester, the only year I went to college. I was I'm going to get all A's this semester because I sucked the fall semester. So I was I'm going to get all A's. And I did not remove the Xbox from my dorm room, which was the one thing that kept me from actually going to class and doing my homework and stuff. And that's just, that's not saying that it was right or wrong, but that's just my own deal there. So you have to have a plan in place. What are you going to do to lose the weight? What are you going to do to eat healthy? What are you going to do to make sure that you get the sleep that you should be getting? And honestly, the answer to that is going to be different person to person. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you what that needs to be. There's no reward for doing that, for reaching your goal. So if your goal is to lose 30 pounds, then when you lose 30 pounds, you're going to go on a cruise. You should have that cruise all over your house. You should have pictures of Carnival Cruise Line everywhere because that is your goal. Once you hit your goal, you're rewarding yourself because what happens is what gets rewarded, we start to do more of, right? And then the last thing is there's no accountability usually. So maybe you and the girls are doing it, but you all know that on Tuesday you're going to have your first cheat meal. So that's not accountability. So what is my quote unquote resolution for the year? I'm glad you asked. Thanks for caring. Taylor and I have been chatting. My wife is Taylor, for those of you that don't know. We've been talking about her postpartum journey with our first daughter, Freya, our only daughter, Freya. And she really wants to document her postpartum journey and what that looks like, and the struggles, the triumphs, the wins, the losses, the tough days, the easy days. She wants to document it, and we want to put it on video, and we're going to record it, and we're going to actually make a podcast out of it. So my New Year's resolution is to help my wife do a podcast, and more or less I'm just going to be talking. We're just going to talk for 30 minutes or so a week and record it and really talk through how is she feeling. What's the struggles, what's the victories, the losses, etc. But we're also going to talk about some faith and family stuff too. So we're really excited about it because not only is it going to be fitness only, but it's going to be something that her and I can work on together, which is super cool because the gym has been largely my thing for the most part, which is okay. We're both okay with that, but this is something that we're going to do together. We're going to kind of grab by the reins and we're going to run with it. We just grabbed this little podcast mic that I'm talking into right now. We got another one that she's going to be using. And we're just really pumped about it. So, if you're someone who's setting a New Year's resolution, which is totally cool. Not for me again, but totally cool if you are. you need to make sure that it's not empty. There needs to be a reason for it. So like if you're a mom who's struggling to lose weight, like figure out why. Like why are you trying to lose weight? Is it because you want to just feel like yourself again? Like if that's the case, then like, okay, you're not trying to lose weight. Like you're trying to get yourself back. Like that's the real deal there. Then once you figure out what that is, you need to figure out what your plan's going to be. So how are you going to find yourself again? What are you going to do? Do you have to remove a couple toxic friendships from your life? Do you have to, spend a little bit more time on good friendships that you have? Do you need a mentor? Do you need a coach? Do you need to go to the gym? Do you need to make sure somebody comes to your house every week and throws all the crap you buy at the grocery store out? Like figure out what your plan is so that way you can set yourself up to be successful. And then what's your reward going to be when you hit it? When you start to feel like yourself again, like how are you going to reward yourself? Like, are you going to go buy yourself some sweet dress? Like if you're a dad who's kind of lost his identity because now you have kids and you used to go out and party all the time, like what are you going to do if when you start to feel like yourself again, you kind of have your mojo back? Like what are you going to do? Like are you going to go out with the boys and go golfing or something like that? Like what does that look like for you? And there's no right or wrong answer. Like I'm just throwing ideas out there and examples. And the last thing is like, who are you going to allow? Who are you going to give permission to actually hold you accountable? So when they see you slipping up, they can be like, hey, cut the shit. Like you told me you're going to do this and you're not doing this. So like, let's go. Like we need to focus and you need to stick to your plan. Because a plan without any sort of accountability just is a dream, honestly. Like you're not going to have anything that is holding you to that without someone holding you accountable, guys. So keep that in mind as you're making your New Year's resolutions. I'm sure some of you guys have already posted about them or chose what you're doing for your New Year's resolution. Like my New Year's resolution is to spend 30 minutes a week in deep conversation with my wife on video for you guys, to help you guys get through some of the things that you're going through, whether that be postpartum or just everyday struggles. But we're going to talk about faith, family, and fitness, and we're super excited about it. So once we have like the podcast page and the link and all that stuff and the name, like we'll drop that for you guys. And if you guys can give us a follow, that'd be dope. But we're super stoked about that, guys. If you're in the Lansing area and you're looking for a place to have a plan and accountability, shameless plug, come check out Redemption Fitness or the Pride. We can definitely help you out, guys. But anyway, have an amazing day. We'll talk to you guys later. See ya.